Hey kids, it's episode 2 of my Mariner's Compass Medallion, Kim McLean's little journey that I'm on. And in my last video, showed you how I had used paper piecing method for putting my compass together. And I am pleased to say that I have it complete. And I am a little bit disappointed in myself because if you'll notice up here, I have two different greens. Actually, I have two different greens, but this is really, really bad. But I have these two together and these two together, and I didn't mean to do that, but I am not fixing it because I don't want to, and it's my quilt, and I don't have to, okay? And I'm not going for any big major prizes. If you want to give me a prize, that's okay. I'll take it. Anyway, I was thinking, after I spoke with you last time, that I would share with you, like I came up with a little system. You know, I did the little three-piece thing. Yeah, pointing backwards. That right there, and then the bigger piece. And I had to come up with a system so that I could do these and not mess myself up. So I actually made one of each type, the smaller wedge and then the larger piece, and I made one of each, made a prototype, and you can see that I had to make myself a little chart that I could go by, and so I labeled the numbers corresponding to the placement on the pieces, and I said what color those were going to be, and then I measured out, you can see my little measurements there, I measured out what size piece of fabric to cut so it would cover that piece on the paper piecing. You guys following all that piecing stuff that I'm talking about? Some people are really, really super precise and they don't want to waste any fabric, and I am not so precise. I don't mind having to cut some of the fabric off, but I also don't want to work with big honking pieces of fabric. So I made myself a chart that I could go by, and that way I knew, for one, I knew that the piece would fit, and I knew that I would have enough of each one of the pieces of fabric that I wanted to use. Like my purple was really large, the larger piece in the medallion. And so I wanted to make sure that I had enough before I started. So that was my little method for that. And also, because I said I like to do paper piecing, I, a long time ago, got this as a add a quarter. You can't really see it, the glare, but anyway, it's called add a quarter plus, and I got this as part of a little box thing that I was doing through Fat Quarter Shop. They're so sampler boxes. Any of you are familiar with that? But anyway, this is one of the little treats that was in there, and I used this, and I absolutely loved it. And then another thing that I'm involved in is the Fab Shop Hop online every month. Go check it out because it's really kind of fun. You have to find the bunny and all. But anyway, I won a gift certificate. Yay! And so I went and I said, let me buy a Gidgy Gadget thing. And I did. So I got the long one. This one is only 6 inches, but the long one is 12 inches long, and it is perfect for this particular project. So I used this tool. It was my first time being able to use that tool on my paper piecing. So that was kind of fun. And then now that I got this all together and I've picked out what fabrics I want to use, I'm actually going to use a blue for my center. And before I go to applique that down, I decided how I wanted to applique it, because so far I've done paper piecing for my piecing, and now I decided for my applique that I'm actually going to use my freezer paper method, where you iron the freezer paper and it makes it sturdy. And I've pressed a little bit, but I'm actually going to hand baste this down to applique it to the center of my medallion. And another cool Gidgy gadget, I used my light box, my Wafer One light box, which I bought at a quilt retreat years ago, and I have used this so much. So again, another little, plug for all these little products that I'm using on my project. But anyway, I just thought I would go ahead and do an episode 2. It's the same day. Look, I'm wearing the same shirt and everything. I am so excited that I got that much done in one day, and I picked out the fabric that I'm going to applique my medallion on. So, making decisions is a big deal too. Anyway, I hope some of you have chosen to play along with me, and I hope that you're enjoying my journey, even if you're not playing. Okay, so I will see you for episode 3 when hopefully my whole medallion centerpiece is all finished. See you soon.